It's not the internet. It's not the internet. It's not the internet. It's the people. It's some people. It's a category or a segment of people that's on the internet. See, y'all gotta realize this. The devil goes to church. The devil goes to every institution because that's his thing. He wanna anything that's holy, he wanna corrupt it and make it unholy. So it's only right we have another institution. It's the internet, while as other institution, but it's a virtual reality institution. It's the social media information highway, as far as IT and everything, hubs, switches, peripherals, software, hardware, hard drives, RAM, motherboards, transistors. I can go on and on about the technical terms, fiber optics, things that move energy quicker, servers, hubs, like I said, switches, everything they got to do with running a network. This is how the internet was created. The internet, the history, the DOD, the Department of Defense had the internet already established before it even came to, the citizens of America, meaning that the internet always been around, but it was top secret. It was for the Department of Defense, and I guess they went on and say, well, let the normal civilians have this platform too, and that's how the internet came into its conception. In order for you to know this, you got to study your research. Okay, it was created and harvested in the Department of Defense. So that's a little history lesson for y'all. DOD. Okay, let's get down to it. Now, I'm just further piggybacking on the video I just done about Trump. Let me clarify some things here. It's not the developers and the very things I was just talking about previously when I was talking about the conception of the internet. You got evil folks and you got good folks, okay? I mean, that's the playing field. You gonna have folks on here, well as in the Negro sector, if you use your common sense, you got some satanic people in the Negro sector. That's Negroes. They don't want no one to talk about the truth. They want to antagonize, and you got some Anglos too, and non-melanated people engaging in the same activity. That's why me and my brotherhood and my sisterhood, that we speaking the truth. That's why we constantly being attacked, because they want this buffoonery going on. See, I'm just trying to show y'all certain things y'all need to understand, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all gotta play this thing, and y'all gotta play it. You gotta play it like a general. You gotta be an admiral. You gotta be a 5-star general when you on the social media thing. You hear me? You gotta run it. You gotta run your campaign. You gotta strategize how you gonna run it, so you won't get caught up in the trick bag. Well, as people's channels been getting shut down. People engaging in gender wars. People engaging in buffoonery and dysfunctionality, and putting all their hard work and all the videos they put their work in, as far as editing, splicing, and cutting. They put their whole platform in jeopardy, and then they get shut down. All for what? All for foolishness. You're supposed to think on an intellectual level, not an ignorant level. To each his own, though. I'm just pointing out the facts, okay? My thing is this. It's not the internet. It's the spirituality of some people. You got deviants on the internet. You got perverts on the internet. You got predators on the internet, okay? This thing is for anyone that has the computer intellectual capability and know how to use computers to get on. So there you have it. I mean, you got evil people that got knowledge too, and they use their knowledge in an evil way. And these are your people, unfortunately, that antagonize the good folks like me and the rest of the YouTube family that, we got our little circle and who converse with me and subscribe to me, And that's why we always get these little issues, but I don't even worry about that because it's short-lived. Those trolls can't mess with us. They've been falling off the log for a minute now, since last year. That's why I don't even worry about them. And they don't even come to my channel that much. I get them time to time, but I don't get them that much. I don't even worry about it because when you go back to their channel, no activity, no videos, no nothing. They just want to get on here and act like, high school or junior high students or something like that. But I'm just showing y'all, giving y'all a blueprint on what I think and what's my take about, the internet. It's just like anything. What are you gonna choose? What is your criteria? What is your generic? What are you gonna talk about? What you gonna bring to the people? What are you trying to teach? What are you trying to bring to the masses? That's what you gotta think about and stick to it. But for the rest of them, for the rest of those folks are mad. Okay, they don't have nothing on it going on in their life, and they trying to stop. They trying to stop certain folk for having a secondary or some people lucked up before the ads crisis, and they have they was doing a lot of big numbers before it hit. So you got some black YouTubers that's still doing it full time because they made enough money they can save and still stay afloat. But to my brothers hanging there, to my sisters hanging there, and don't let these people distract you. I'm out.